Are you ready for a truly inspiring story? She came into our lives like a fragile whisper, frightened and weak with huge eyes full of fear. When the farmers found her, coyotes were already circling. She lay on the ground, too exhausted to move. If they had arrived even a minute later, she wouldn't have survived. That's how it all began. Her name was Bash, a young black vulture. She had barely survived a broken wing and extreme exhaustion. When she arrived, she didn't eat, didn't move. She just watched us carefully, as if trying to decide if we could be trusted. My partner, Kayla, and I took care of her around the clock. IV fluids, antibiotics, bandages, and vitamins. At first, I honestly thought she wouldn't make it through the week, but Bash turned out to be a fighter. Within a few days, she managed to stand for the first time. Then she started showing interest in food. With every morning, her will to live grew stronger. Vultures are incredibly selective. They don't trust easily, but once they do, it's for life. The biggest question was, would Bash ever truly let us in? We worked tirelessly, hoping to earn her trust. Every day was a silent negotiation.
Then, one day, it happened. I realized she had accepted us, not just as humans, but as part of her new flock. Bash showed her trust in her own quiet way. She would walk up, sit beside us, and silently observe. Eventually, she started perching on my lap, staying there for a long time, as if that was all she needed. When she became strong enough, we started letting her outside. The first time we opened the aviary door, she hesitated. It was darker inside than outside, which can be intimidating for a bird. She crouched, looked around, and seemed to ask, "Are you coming?" So, I stepped forward first, showing her it was safe. From that moment on, she knew, as long as we were nearby, there was nothing to fear. Bash is officially under our care now. We have all the federal and state permits. Her wing will never allow her to fly like before, but that doesn't stop her from being happy. She has her favorite meal, quail, a ball she likes to stand on, and endless attention. We always joke that mice are her vegetables, healthy but boring.
We also have another vulture, Cujo. She's 17 and absolutely loves watermelon. Cujo is convinced she's human. When she sees us, she behaves like she's part of the family. We can't introduce her to Bash, though. Both of them think they're the queens of the territory. That meeting would definitely end in a disagreement. Vultures are far more intelligent than people think. Cujo, for example, recognizes colors. If you ask her to find blue, she'll print it to the right object with her beak. Bash is different. Less obedient, but more emotionally aware. She reacts to our moods. If I'm sad, she comes closer. If I laugh, she spreads her wings, as if sharing the joy with me. Many people dislike vultures, believing they're dirty or mean. But that's so unfair. These birds are nature's cleanup crew. Their stomachs can destroy dangerous bacteria and prevent the spread of diseases like rabies and anthrax. Without them, the ecosystem simply wouldn't function the way it does. Bash has been with us for 20 years now. Our oldest vulture, Buzz, is 34. Bash still has many peaceful, happy years ahead of her. Sometimes I watch her grooming her feathers and think, I'm so glad I ran outside that day. She's not just a rescued bird anymore. She's family. If you like this story about Bash, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to see more touching and inspiring stories.